The Chicago Bulls had some exit interviews today. And AK asked the Chicago Bulls fans for some patience and said, don't put limitations on this team. Then we also heard from Josh Giddey, Nikola Vucevic, Kobe White, and others. Y'all know me and CDubb got a lot to say about it. We're going to talk about it and break it down, but you got to hear the music first.
Cognac, gang.
Shy Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I am with my dog CDubb. What's the word, gang?
What's the word, man? How y'all feeling, man?
Hey, I'm feeling I'm
I'm
feeling
better,
better,
man.
bro. I'm
I'm
feeling
better,
better,
man.
bro.
I'm
It is
better.
what it is.
It
You
is.
gotta shake the funk off, go wash up, brush your teeth, put some mouthwash in, floss it. You gotta do what you gotta do. But nonetheless, if y'all tuned in with us today, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell as well, man. But CDubb, the Chicago Bulls, they held a end of the season media availability to where a lot of people was out there trying to grill AK and pretty much ask the questions to a lot of players. And AK had some interesting things to say, my guy. First thing first, my man said, I'm just asking for the Chicago Bulls fans to have some patience.
Oh,
I don't
God.
even need to read the full. He
Yeah.
said, I'm asking fans for patience because we're in the first season of transition and first year showed promise. 15-5 isn't a victory lap, but there are some positives, and we have to keep building on this group by adding a player in the lottery and free agency. What are your
Mm.
thoughts on that?
Man, AK, that's a big axe for us, bro. Um, we've been hula hooping in mediocrity for the last 4 or 5 years, AK. And you want patience? Okay, let's see what you got. You got a young team, uh, fun, exciting team. Get up and down. It's probably going to be pretty close to the same that we played this year, next year. Plus, except adding a veteran and a couple rookies. I think we got 2 picks, a couple rookies in the draft. Um, you look at the development of Montes Buzelis. Okay. You look at Kobe White. He showed a lot of signs. Yet another leap from last year from Kobe. Josh Giddey is a revelation after not looking like it was going to work in the beginning of the season. Now he's looking like an all-star type player. He had a good game statistically against the Heat, but me and nephew will still say he had a bad game. But statistically, you look at it and say that that Josh was the only one that had a big game, but that's not the case. It's not. Um, you got the young guys. Look like Dalen is starting to come around. You got Julian Phillips. When Billy decides to put him in, all he does is show you no fear. Go out there and play basketball. You got some nice pieces in Trey Jones, Lonzo Ball. How would he fit with these guys for a long extended time? Shut up, nephew. Kevin Herter, the one I'm a little
Fuck
iffy
you
about
tell me to shut up.
because
Fuck
I
you
know what
tell
you
fuck
about
me.
to say.
I'm my 50 Cent voice.
Kevin Herter. Um, he kind of iffy, but he grow on you. He grow on you little by little because he goes out and competes every day. He ain't the most talented. He ain't the fastest. He can't jump the highest, but he gonna go out there and compete. Now to ask the question from AK, it's a hard ask, but okay, we'll give you a little leeway from what we seen from that 15-5 end of the season. All right, you ask and you will receive. I say okay.
Ooh, I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of people ain't gonna like that, but who gives a damn? Everybody got an opinion, and whether you want to agree with it or not, it is what it is. Um, but I will say this: it's a tall task to sit there and ask fans for patience when we
Tall
ain't
task.
won a playoff series since 2015.
Yep.
When we have been in contention in the play-in for the last 3 seasons. Keep in
Mm-hmm.
mind, 3 years ago, this wasn't even a fucking thing. I'm just
Yep.
saying, it was not a thing.
Nope.
So to sit there and try to ask fans for patience, nah, because you want to know why? Because the first year we had Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Alex Caruso, and Nikola Vucevic, we at least thought we was going at least to the second round, especially after the great start that they had out of the 35 games.
Yep.
Then you stuck around, didn't really do nothing, and you said we're going to run it back. Not back, run it back. And that ain't work out neither. And then we got rumors. You ain't want to move off Andre Drummond. Could have got you some picks for that. We got rumors. You ain't want to move off of Nikola Vucevic. Could have got picks for that. I think a lot of people are fascinated with the picks. I don't necessarily agree with the whole tanking aspect coming into. If a coach ever walk up to me and say, Bobby, go lose the game on purpose, I'm like, I would never respect a coach like that. I don't give a fuck who loves tank culture. I don't care who loves to purposely lose games. That's not my prerogative. Now, there are other ways that you can go about that and just scrap a whole entire team and then just say, I bet it's over with. But to ask the fan base for patience, it's hard to do. You want to know why? I said it earlier today on a live call. What would a CDubb live call in the playoffs sound like for 4 games or 7 games?
Oh my goodness. I'm dreaming.
What type of intensity would that be for Chicago Bulls fans? You seen how rowdy you came into the live call. Look how rowdy the Bulls fans came into the play-in game because we thought that there was an absolute chance that this team can go out there and perform, and they absolutely didn't. I already said it. If we lose the game, bro, by 5 points, nobody is upset to this degree other than the pro tankers and the people that's just want to complain about every fucking thing that the Chicago Bulls are doing. Us right here, we'd have been like, hey, good hard fall season, way to push through. Let's go back. Let's work on the off season. Let's see how we can get better. But it didn't end like that. And AK said it himself. It was a harsh lesson. You absolutely right. It was. And I hope them guys absolutely learn from it and be able to come back and perform better. But to ask for patience, nah, ain't no patience, bro. We ready to see some playoff basketball. We can take the steps. We understand we can't go from play-in to a championship. We understand that. But let's go from play-in to playoff contenders to conference finals contenders to finals contenders. Let's take those appropriate steps. But if we still going to be knocking on the door of play-in, to hell with you. To hell with you.
Okay. I hear you, nephew, and all those points are valid and right on the money. But do we really have a choice?
You don't have a choice.
But then, and if you look at the evidence and when he brings in his resume of what he did, I understand he had 4 goals that he accomplished, and I agreed he accomplished those goals. The development of Montes, the ascension of Kobe White. Can he ascend again? Josh Giddey, you got probably a top 10 draft pick coming in, maybe even higher.
Hopefully.
I think it warrants a little patience. You ain't got to give them like the greatest leeway in the world. Just give them a little patience, bro. Because for the most part, you don't have a choice.
For sure. And those are the people that's wondering about the goals that AK set for this season. Number 1 was define style of play, change the shooting profile. I got to give it to him. That's right on the money. Retain 2025 first pick and picks moving forward. You got to give it to him. He has those picks. The third one was build his roster by targeting young players with experience. You got to give it to him. Everybody on his team is young players. Everybody on his team outside of Montes Buzelis is a young player with the experience.
Yeah.
You got to give it to him. And focus on internal development. We seen Montes Buzelis come on along the season. We seen Dalen Terry finally look like an NBA player and not look like Crash Bandicoot. We seen it. Whether we like it or not. I concede that. Check, 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 check. I hope that was 4 checks because he checked off all the boxes. He checked off all the boxes. I can't be mad at that. If those were his goals, he checked off all the boxes. Whether you like it or not, whether you want to nitpick or not, all the goals set when we read them out again, define the style of play, retain the 2020 first round pick, and those moving forward. target young players with experience, and focus on internal development, you can't be mad at Arturas Karnisovas and the Chicago Bulls because for those 4 goals, they check the boxes.
And I'm just gonna say, I'm just saying they checked those goals, his goals that he proposed. There's not the goals that should have had. I ain't saying that's the goals that they should have had
Exactly.
or my goals. It's the goals that he put forth and he probably
Exactly.
brought to Jerry at the beginning of the season. Okay, this is what we want to
Fair enough.
accomplish. And Jerry, he don't give a fuck. We gonna go. This is what he gonna grade AK on.
Yeah.
If that's the way, that's sad, nephew. If that's
I
the
mean,
way
but
he grade his job performance, that's sad because that's an easy. Let me just. It wasn't all of the goals are not easy. Like developing the players and stuff like that. That's not easy. But the rest of that shit, elementary. To tell you the truth.
fair enough. I'm just saying, for the goals that he went and told Jerry Reinsdorf, what the hell we supposed to do? Push back on him?
And Jerry,
I mean, the only thing that you can really push back on is the development of Patrick Williams, but I think that's a personal thing.
Yeah,
At
bro.
this point of his career, that's a personal thing. How many we didn't blame DeMar.
We blame everybody but
We
him.
blame Billy.
Yep.
We didn't blame the players. It's time to
Zach.
look the man. It's time for the fucking man, Patrick Williams. It's time for Patrick Williams to look himself in the mirror and just say, "Bro, I'm a bum." This really it.
What the hell Mufasa say to Simba, bro, in the first Lion King, bro? One day you gotta grow up and be king, bro. One day you gotta grow up, Pat. What the fuck is you waiting for? We ain't blaming nobody else. It's you. Each and every time. And your ass is gonna passively walk your ass back on this team next year. I hope we see another guy. You need to get into like 3-4 fights over the off season. I need you to smack somebody randomly. I need you to only eat jerk chicken for 1 fucking month. We gonna toughen you up, boy. I don't want you drinking no fucking gin or none of that. Drink only cognac, because that's what the cognac boys do. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much you saying P will go catch a case. Because that's all it takes to catch a case.
You gotta toughen up, bro. I think jail is the only thing that can save this nigga, man.
He bogus. He bogus. And I will give a lot of people don't want to, like, we can go out there and we can be petty about everything. We can have disagreements about everything and not necessarily like everything that AK said. But one of the realest things I ever heard him say is that we had high expectations for Patrick Williams, and he did not meet those expectations. That was the realest shit I ever heard AK say.
Hey, is he gonna be? I don't know.
Who gonna trade for him?
Somebody trade. Somebody look like, you know how it took us 4 years.
Man, use
to
him
really
as
get over.
Use him as a throw-in with Nick Vooch.
Yeah, throw him on in. I don't care. Throw him in. I don't care.
Get him out of here.
And watch he go over there and
I don't care what he do. I don't care, bro.
And then go crazy.
Care.
I don't care either, but I'm just saying, watch he go to the next team and be good and be an adult basketball player.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't care. I'm not one of those revisionist fans that be like, oh my God, we traded Jimmy Butler. I don't care, because guess what Jimmy Butler did for Chicago? A little bit of something.
A little bit of something.
A little bit of something.
Yeah.
Look what Larry Marketing did for the Chicago.
Nothing.
Stop shaking. You got me feeling like we in a goddamn roller coaster. God damn.
That's the that's the backwash from that fucking game yesterday, bro. I'm sorry.
Like when people try to, oh my God, we let go Larry Marketing. Bro, he wasn't that good in Chicago. He had potential, but he wasn't that good in Chicago. He wasn't that good in Cleveland. He got good in Utah.
He was good.
He was all right. He got better in Utah. Come on, man. Go on with the revisionist history stuff. Yeah. But it is what it is, man. And yeah, that's what do you think? Before we move on, what do you think about his saying I wouldn't put any limitations on his roster, and the way Josh Giddey and Kobe White are playing? We are constantly looking for ways to improve.
I think he's valid when he says this. No putting no limitations, because of those two guys can really make your team with the skill sets they have. Kobe White and Josh Giddey. So I'm gonna run with them, bro. Don't put no limits of what if you build the correct team around them. It ain't no ceiling to what these two guys could do. This the guy Giddy's 22, Kobe 25. They grow up together for the next 2-3 years. Ain't no telling what the sky is for these guys or the ceiling for these guys. So I agree with AK with this. I'm agreeing with AK a lot.
I'm with that. However, I will say there are limitations to these players, to these two players
No,
that we talking about.
I think you getting it wrong though. I think he's talking about where they can go. Where they can go. And I
I
think
mean,
he's
but what's the
specifically
furthest that
talking about the
White? All
stars.
right, let's start with Kobe White. What's the furthest that Kobe White can go?
He can, but he could be a first team all NBA if he
No,
hits his highest.
I think that's too far.
Why?
No, it's too far.
Who's first team in all NBA?
You got guys like SGA, Luca. No, he's not touching that. That's too far.
I'm saying that's a goal. That's the
It's
ceiling.
too far.
Well,
It's
that's
too
for
far.
you. That's for you.
He's not ever going to be a all first NBA all team ever.
You sure?
I'm sure
Okay. I'm gonna say no. It's a possibility.
he will never do it.
Okay, it's a possibility
It's never a possibility for him.
for you. That's what you think.
It's not going to happen, Homer. It's not happening.
Well, okay, whatever. You
He
can
couldn't
go
even-
ahead put
CDubb.
some bad juju on him if you want.
No,
That boy is showing
it's-
me that he improves every year.
Every year. The
Yep.
highest he's going to go is an all-star appearance. He's never going to touch all NBA.
Well, Mr.
Ever.
Scrooge over here is on top about. Damn,
He's
ever.
never going to touch all
Look at
NBA.
Scrooge. Look at
And I
this
stand
Scrooge.
on it. Ever.
He may or he may not. I'm
He
putting
will
that goal up there as first team all NBA for Kobe Jacoby White.
You sound like you on drugs.
I said a goal. He may get there or he
I don't
may
give a
not.
damn if it's a goal. It's too far.
No, it's not.
It is too far for him.
Not
you
for
could
him.
even reinsert yourself into the most improved player conversation again.
He can't. He can't. He can't do it. They're not gonna do that.
So how the hell you think he gonna jump all the way to an all NBA, bro? Be for real.
What do you mean next year? I ain't talking about next. I'm throwing
Any
throughout his
year,
career.
it's over.
Why?
It's over.
You're just saying it's over. Where's the context? Why can't he
The
not be an all
context is
NBA?
Kobe White, since he's been a Chicago Bull, has never put together a full season of all-star caliber play. Right or
Okay.
wrong?
Fringe.
Right or wrong?
What do you mean? A caliber play or actually making an all-star
The
team?
whole season.
He's
Caliber play. The whole season.
I can't give him yet. I can't get him yet. He just came into
Exactly.
this role.
He's
Not
never
yet.
gonna sniff all NBA. Ever. Not even third team.
So you think he can make the all-star team and not make the all NBA team?
Tyler Hero did it.
Kobe better than Tyler Hero.
Not after last night.
I'll take Kobe over Tyler Hero.
You can take whoever the hell you want over him.
You could
The
take
consensus
Tyler
is-
Hero if you want.
The consensus is that when the big game is on, Kobe White shrivels up. And I don't even want to talk about my mans like this.
He did. He did. What the fuck? I'm a lie. He did.
But it's
He
time to
did.
come to reality.
No, ain't no reality. He's still getting better.
It's a reality.
I ain't finna dump on Kobe again. I did this already. I'm not doing it off of one
Nobody
fucking
is
loss.
not. I'm not saying he's not a good player. He is a good
He's an
player.
excellent player.
But no, good
Yes.
player. He's a
Excellent.
good player. He's a
Excellent.
good player.
Tier one offensively.
Excellent player don't go into a play-in game and have that performance. He's not
Kobe
an excellent
did.
player. He's a good
Kobe
player.
went in a game 7 and didn't score or some kind of game. He ain't scored no points. What are you talking about?
So you heard your own argument, bro?
I'm hurt my argument. You said wait. I'm hurt my own argument.
Because you just said this man can potentially make an all NBA team.
Yes.
And then he just went into a pressurized game and didn't do shit.
And then I brought up that Kobe White, who definitely got a all NBA team, had a lot of instances like that. And I brought up one where he intentionally not tried to score. So what are you
What
talking
player
about?
you talking about? Because Kobe White never been in the game.
Bryant. Kobe,
No, you're not
my
talking
fault.
that. Yeah, you tweaking. That's a
Why?
whole different player. I
Why?
don't even know why you can never put
That's
Bryant
an
next to
example
White.
of he's not Kobe Bryant, but do you understand what we was talking about?
I do, and your ass tweaking.
We talking about all NBA. You said why he cannot go to the all NBA
It would never happen.
because he choked in the last 2 play-in games. I said Kobe Bryant, who's been an All NBA player, has actually thrown games because
That's
he
a fact.
hasn't scored points on purpose.
That's a
So
fact.
what are you talking about?
Because that man, you put Kobe Bryant in the seven in this game right here, he not leaving the game with 17 points.
I mean, probably not. Yeah, you're
At
right.
25?
No, not at 25.
Exactly. That's the
He
whole
might
point.
if he and you know Kobe Bryant had bad games when he's young too, right?
He had bad games, but he
And
ain't
big games.
leaving this game shooting 16 shots.
No, he ain't gonna sit shoot. No, not Kobe. Not Kobe. Not that
Whole
Kobe.
point.
Yeah.
You have to sit
But
up
that's
here
two
and
different
ask Kobe
games.
White to be aggressive.
He learning. He learning. So
It's
you
too
telling
late.
me he can't learn to be aggressive?
He can
Gang?
learn to be whatever the hell he wants to be. But there's
All right.
limitations on him. There's
no
limitations on
limitations.
Josh Giddey. There are limitations.
On Josh Giddey.
There's
What's the
ceilings on
limitations
these
on
guys.
What's
If
the
you
ceiling
think that's
on Josh
not a
Giddey?
real thing, you're crazy.
What's the
Can
ceiling on
guys
Josh
still
Giddey?
improve? Yes, he can improve.
What's the ceiling on Josh Giddey?
All-star. That's it.
That's it.
It's never going to be a superstar.
Wait, you think he can average a triple-double? Or close to?
Mm,
Give me his best stats of his career that he can average. I'll give you mine. I think the best stats that he can average is 24, 10, and 10. Is that enough for an MVP?
I think that's too much.
What's too much? He just went
24,
through a
10, and
whole
10.
he just went through a fucking whole month averaging that. What are you talking
That's
about?
a month. We talking about whole seasons. That's the problem.
Oh my God, bro. All right, we gonna see.
That's the problem.
We gonna see. Damn,
Right or wrong.
I hate that you putting limits on our players, bro. The really good players, bro.
They are limited players.
Them hard limits, bro. They hard limits.
It's
they
a fact.
can't reach the height. You just snatching it like, bro. Don't try to be an All NBA player. You would never be that. That's what you trying to say.
He can try. I just don't see it. I hope I'm proven wrong.
Yeah,
I don't see it.
okay. We gonna see.
I don't.
Because both of those guys are really, really good, bro. Really good. I ain't say next year they're gonna be the All
only
NBA
way
team.
you get that type of recognition is if you have your coming out party. Kobe White has had everybody show up to the line and show up at the door, and the lights going crazy, and that bitch, oots, oots, oots,
He
oots.
missed the opportunity.
And then they shut the music off and tell everybody to go home.
He missed the opportunity. Yeah, he missed the opportunity.
How many times he gonna miss this opportunity, Doug?
He gonna at least get another try next season. At the very least. If Montes ain't better. Which
That's the only play I'm banking on to be a superstar on this team.
Really?
Yes.
Not even Josh Giddey.
He's not gonna be. He can be an all-star. He will not be a superstar.
Let me think. That's somebody that's comparable. Is James Harden still a superstar?
I would say he's closer to anybody else that you're talking about on this team.
But no, it's either you a superstar or not. You a superstar?
I'll give him superstar status.
Josh Giddey played better than him in the last couple months of the season.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has.
No, he hasn't.
100% he has.
100%. No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has, bro. He averaged triple-double.
I don't give a fuck what he averaged. What is the game?
20-point.
How do you impact the game?
They do it the same way. That's why I brought them together.
Look at the box score and then look at the results.
That's why I put them together. They got the same similar game. They make things happen. They're playmakers. They can score in different ways. James Harden liked to step back for threes and get to the basket, draw fouls. Josh Giddey likes to go downhill, shoot, spot up three-pointers, get downhill, shoot his little floaters, or get all the way to the basket. But they're the same type players. They're playmakers who can score in different ways.
You got to show me.
Yeah, we'll see.
You got to show me.
Give my guys some chance. Josh Giddey and Kobe.
You seen enough of Kobe,
limits.
bro.
Like, bro,
you seen enough.
If he knock on All-Star, he get 2 All-Stars. Like, I don't get
he
no better.
knocked on most improved player.
Listen to me. He make 2 All-Star games. Let's say Kobe White make 2 All-Star teams. And then you walk up to him and be like, all right, that's as far as you can go. Don't get no better, bro. You can't make All NBA. That's what you gonna do.
I'm not gonna tell him that. I just don't have the
That's what
belief
you're saying.
in that.
That's what you're saying.
He asked me, do you believe I could be All NBA? I'm gonna tell him no.
No, you won't.
I will.
You a guy.
The fuck? I will.
No, you will.
The
Don't
fuck?
tell him, nephew.
He gonna
Don't
do?
tell him
Whoop
that
me?
shit. No,
He
he
gonna
ain't.
blick his
Then
ass?
he gonna get his ass jumped. No, we ain't doing that. Hey, stop playing with Kobe now, bro.
No.
What's wrong with you, bro? Damn, bro, you killing these shorties before they
It's
even
okay.
try.
It's okay to say, "Hey, gang,
Are you
you could
still angry? I
ain't
thought
nothing
I'd be
wrong with
angry
just
from
being an
yesterday.
all-star type. Ain't nothing wrong with just being an all-star caliber player. Everybody can be an all NBA player, bro.
Bro, I thought I would be like this, but it's you. I'm confused. I thought I would still have lag from last night. You still got lag.
It ain't lag.
Obviously, you still
It's coming
angry.
to the face of reality.
Obviously, you still angry about the
Coming to
loss.
the face of reality. He's a good player. He will never be all NBA.
I think he could.
Ever.
There's 3 teams on the All NBA, right? 3 teams.
You're hurting yourself again.
3. No,
You're
I'm
hurting
not.
yourself again.
You ain't gotta give me pointers. It's 3 teams.
You hurting yourself again.
You ain't gotta give me no pointers.
He ain't making it.
It's 3 teams on the All
He
NBA
ain't
team.
making it.
Wait. DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine made the All NBA team in that year. Lonzo Ball.
Zach didn't make it.
Zach made the All
He
NBA
didn't.
team.
DeMar only made it.
He made that team. Goddamn.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
DeMar's the only one that made it. And how did DeMar make it?
Okay, I'm gonna take your.
How
I'm gonna take
did
that.
DeMar make it?
I'ma take
Closing
that.
out games.
Let me
You
take
need
that.
Kobe to close out the game. Where's
It
he
ain't
at?
a bit. You don't make the team, the All NBA team, for not closing out games. You do not.
You gotta fucking put up or shut up in those moments to make yourself and jump other people for that. DeMar DeRozan was on a tear. What the hell are you talking about?
What the fuck? He said you gotta win close games to make All NBA
No,
team.
don't only have to win close games, but when your number is called, can you perform? That's the season DeMar DeRozan hit the back-to-back game winners on New Year's Eve and New Year's. I want to know how I remember because I ran through my house on both days. Hell is you talking about?
So
he has to perform, and scoring 18 points in a season ain't gonna happen.
Oh my goodness, these some great players.
It's not going to happen. Think about the young bloods that's in front of him right now. We talk about Cade Cunningham, Tyrese Halliburton. Those type of players
in front of him.
He's in front of him.
I'll take Kobe in front.
I don't give a fuck who you taking. Nobody else.
Oh, you don't gotta give a fuck. Oh, you don't gotta wait, nephew. You don't gotta give a fuck. I'm telling you, Kobe White better than Tyrese.
Ain't grabbing no attention from anybody else.
What is attention? I'm saying he's better. Halliburton.
The people that vote are not gonna take Kobe White over Tyrese Halliburton simply because Kobe White ain't affecting winning like Tyrese Halliburton.
He went 15-5.
That's 20 games. We again, give me the whole season that Kobe White performed at an all-star level.
He hasn't.
Full season.
He hasn't. I'm just projecting. Happening. I'm projecting what I've seen.
Can he come out and do it next year? I really hope he do.
I think he can.
He needs to.
I think he will.
He needs to.
He will.
Not for the sake of us, for himself.
That's what I'm saying. He will.
Because last year
you don't think he want to be great?
Well, and then
you talk like he don't want to be great, nephew. That's crazy.
There's limitations, bro.
So you think these players look at themselves in the mirror like, man, I got a limitation. I'll never make All NBA. Is you crazy?
Players understand their role in the league.
You think what's Kobe's role?
To go be a scorer? Did he do that well?
Yeah.
The whole season?
Not the whole season.
Exactly. That's the problem.
Put it all in a vacuum. How did he do? The whole season and the good part. How did he do? He did good.
It's a good. And when you want to get those accolades and that recognition, to get all-star recognition, to get all NBA, you have to be great.
So then, since he ended the season on a pretty good accord, except the play-in game, could you admit that you excited for his progression into the next season? Would you admit that he will be better because he got better than the season before this one when he was nominated for most improved player, should have won it? He got better this year. Do you think If you a math, you just got a fucking diploma. So you look at and you got it in finance. I think it's something in finance, nephew. So you should realize trends. How is Kobe White trending?
Right now, we talking about trends. Kobe White is at the peak, and it is about to be a pullback.
Damn, what Kobe do to you?
And that's not saying he has reached his peak. It's just time for an exhaustion period for my people that trade stocks. It's time for you up here. It's time to go down and then potentially shoot higher. Because guess what? Last season it was this. Second half, this. Started the season still right here, then push up. Now it's time to go back down.
You just looking at the pattern. I see what you did there, but I'm not doing it that way. I'm not doing it that way.
You just
I'm
asked
going
me about the
other way.
trend. I gave it to you.
The trend is he's going up. From the last 20 games, it was 15-5. He won Player of the Month for March. The trend is going up, up. Yeah, he had a shitter in a play-in game, but the trend is going up. You being too content with Kobe White. You being too mean. Let the kid grow up. Let the kid be
want
great.
him to grow up. This argument or discussion, debate, or whatever we're going to call it would have never been this damn long if you would have never said out of your mouth he can reach all NBA.
He could.
I don't
I
see
didn't
it
say
happen.
next year. I didn't say next year.
I don't give a fuck.
I didn't say next year.
It
You think
ain't
he
happening.
can make a third team all NBA? With Tyrese Halliburton, when people were saying that they was like, ew, when is you going to score? He ain't got no bag or none of that. Devin Booker ain't making it every year to the NBA, all NBA team. Demonis Sabonis, he ain't making it every year. The hell are you talking about?
Show me.
Yeah, the rest of these guys, I can't say anything.
Show me.
Can't say anything about that. That's it. Let him show you. That's the way you should come. Let him show you.
Because I don't think it's ever happening.
Damn, Debbie Downer ass, boy.
Kobe White at best can be a 2 on the team. It's not a number 1 on the team, bro.
Oh my God. Bro.
So you saying he could be the main focal point for a championship team?
I mean, I don't know if for a championship team. He still got some team building to do.
I'm just saying, the way that he plays, you think he could be a number 1 on a championship team?
He had an awful play-in game.
That's not off the game. Think about what you've seen over his career. Or just focus on the last 2 years.
I'm going to focus on the trend that I've just seen from Player of the Month all the way into the play-in game. That's what I'm going to focus on. Consistent play. Consistent games over 25 points. Consistent winning.
Last time I checked the season, not 20 games.
Absolutely. But that's petty. I said I'm
not petty.
That is petty. Because
no, it's not. It's the reality.
Me. No.
It's the reality.
Me with Kobe. He had a great last 20 games of the season. And that's just factual and simple as that. Simple. And I choose to go off the last part of the season for Kobe White. Not just because I'm the homer of homers, because I see that this kid wants to be great. All he does is think being the best he can be on the basketball court. And all you do is be a barrier to that greatness. That's all you are.
I'm a realist, and I live in reality.
Realist.
He can very well come out and perform well.
You did what you got.
But you haven't done it.
A lot. You get proven wrong a lot.
A whole season is what we need.
That's true. That's true.
If he would have averaged the entire season, I think he had 25 points for the last 25 games. Missed the 25. If he'd averaged 25 for the whole season, the Bulls would have had a better record.
Yeah. But what's the context behind that? Who do we have on the team?
I don't give a shit.
Who do we have on the team?
I don't give a shit.
Why you don't give a shit? Because it's context to that.
Because when he came into the season, last season with DeMar DeRozan, he was hooping much better than what he came into this season hooping at.
Yeah. I agree.
I can't believe you right now.
You ain't got to believe me.
I can't believe you.
I'm riding with Kobe. He can that could be a goal for Kobe White in the future.
It could be a goal. It's just
all
I don't believe it's happening.
That should be a goal for every player in the NBA. Be the
It's
best you
Rose
can
in his
be.
league.
Huh?
It's Rose in his league for a reason.
Yeah,
Know your role.
absolutely. I agree with that.
You can have whatever goal you got.
Mm, mm, mm. This man think this football. This ain't a football.
It's basketball with roles in this sport too.
It's roles in this sport, bro. It's roles in this sport, but it's a little bit more nuanced than what you're doing right now.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Because you
It's
just
not
said,
more
why come he
nuanced.
didn't play? Like, I'm not giving him an excuse, Kobe White. I'm not giving him an excuse. But you knew there was context behind him not playing well in the beginning of the season. He had to acclimate himself with a new number one. He was the clear number one at the end of the season last season, correct?
I guess, yeah.
So now he's not the number one. Who's the number one? Zach LaVine's the number one because he's clearly better. So you gotta, stop your progression a little bit and try to blend your game with Zach LaVine game. It didn't work. Obviously, he failed. But once Zach LaVine left and he got pushed into that role again, what happened?
Do it for a whole season.
Yeah, I agree. I think you're gonna have the chance next season.
A chance to do what?
Try to do exactly what you're saying. Be the number one guy and try to get wins. I ain't say he's gonna do it. I said he has a chance.
You got to show me, gang.
All right. I respect it. I respect it. But you're not giving him no credit.
I give him credit for the 25. But to say all NBA, that's where you lost me.
I'm not, once again, I'm not saying next year, right? You know that, right?
What year?
I just want that to be clear. I ain't say immediately next year, right?
I know what you said.
Okay. I bet. In the future.
Yeah, we're going to mark this one down because you bogus said.
Mark it down. Right.
We'll revisit it.
When you're wrong. Scared.
When you're wrong again.
I ain't scared.
I know you ain't scared.
Kobe can make the shit. Keep on getting better, Kobe. I ain't finna hate on if Kobe said he want to be president, bro, I ain't gonna be like, no, bro, you can't do that shit, bro. So
can't be president, folks.
Go ahead and do that shit. I'm gonna say you
can't be president. Come on, man. That's like they talking about Stephen A. about to go out here and be president. He can't be president, bro.
He gonna try, bro.
I'm gonna fuck how hard you try.
I said he gonna try.
That's what I'm saying. I don't care how hard he gonna try. No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
The same. We ain't finna get political. Yeah, we finna go ahead and get up out of here because I was finna say shit because you tweak.
Say some shit, bro. I'm finna go eat some.
You tweak. You tweak. Unc needs some vitamin C. Auntie, come check folks' temperature. He tweaking. He tweaking. We scrapped the whole rest of the show for his tweak.
He tweak. He the one not taking up for the players. Our players, bro.
I can take that for him.
Who right, chat? Me or him? Watch
not you. They up in arms right now, typing.
Watch. No, they ain't
tweaking. Yes.
No, don't mind. I would need y'all to tell me in the comments, bro.
They about to tell you didn't lost your rabbit ass mind.
I didn't say he's gonna make it next year. I said that's a goal of his to be all NBA.
Make all NBA.
Yes. Absolutely.
Not on the Chicago Bulls.
Standing on it.
Not on the Chicago Bulls.
I'm standing on it 10 toes.
What would the Bulls rank for him to make all NBA?
I don't fucking know, bro. How the fuck I'm supposed to know?
I mean, you jumping off the porch.
How I'm supposed to know what the
at a minimum?
A
minimum, what rank would they have to be?
It's like 6.
And how many points he got to have a game?
25.
I don't think that's good enough.
Why?
Because DeMar DeRozan made it second team with 27 a game.
So?
And game winners and being missed the fourth quarter.
What are you talking about? Sabonis numbers ain't crazy. Devin Booker averaged like 24, 25 points a game. What the hell are you talking about?
You got to think about team success too. Tie that in.
Phoenix, motherfucker.
I said team success as well.
But Devin Booker, Phoenix, they weren't that good.
They made the play. They was a 6 seed last year in the West. The conference gonna be a dictator too.
And what did I say Kobe needs to be at the very least? 6 seed.
I just said that.
I said that. You asked me the question and I answered, motherfucker. Hey, bro. I can't.
He trolling, y'all. He trolling.
I can't believe you,
ran
bro.
40.
I can't believe you, bro.
I can't believe you, bro. It's crazy. That shit don't make no sense, gang.
Homer wins again. Yet a fucking again. Cause
You
you got a
lost.
problem with Luke Alonzo, and you got a problem with Kobe now.
Now I got a problem with Lonzo. I never had a problem with
You got a
Lonzo.
problem with Alonzo,
Oh
and
no,
now you
stand
got a
on
problem with
business.
Kobe.
Stand on business. What I told your funky ass. Stand on business.
What?
He
What
was
you-
never coming back.
You was right, bro. Damn. Shit. The fuck? What you want me to say? You was right. Now go ahead and gloat.
Well, how was
Go
that
ahead.
hating?
You was hating, bro. You was
It was
dwelling.
a
You was
real
throwing too
thing.
many ad hominems, bro. You was
told
smirking
your
and shit.
ass on that Friday that they played Portland.
No.
They was gonna come in and say he's not ready. When
So
we came
next time,
about he's not ready, he's still not feeling comfort. Shut him down. No, man, you just ain't no Lonzo. Let him go ahead and play. He's still gonna come back. He gonna be back Monday. Monday came. Tuesday came.
go ahead and gloat.
Wednesday came.
Go ahead. I ain't gonna say nothing. Go. I ain't do this when he found out he was wrong on Lonzo in the season, or when he was wrong on Dalen Terry in the season. Did I overdo it? I ain't even overdo
I
it.
ain't
I'm like, I'll
overdo
take it. You just did. You just went a whole soliloquy about winning and shit, being an ass. It's okay. Just know next time I win, you ain't gonna like it. You ain't gonna like it.
That's BS, because ain't nobody even take it that far.
Yes, you did. Just right
No,
now.
I didn't.
Yes,
no, I
you
just
did.
wanted you to stand on business. Stand
I
on
told
business.
the truth. You got me, bro. You got me. I ain't gonna trip. Bro.
All I wanted you to do is stand on business, bro.
Man, we just fucking carried this motherfucker on all the way to
That's you and
42
your
minutes.
nonsense, bro.
I don't know why you so triggered. Don't be triggered, bro.
That's your nonsense, bro.
Don't be triggered on that shit, bro. Kobe has a possibility he can get to as a goal of his in the future, all NBA. Yes.
Now he feel like he won again. All right, man. Let's wrap this shit up. What else you got left, bro?
No, man. Let's get over with. At least we're gonna probably have a decent draft pick. Y'all stay tuned, man, bro. The future is bright. I would say the future is bright.
The future is bright, man. We appreciate y'all for tweaking into Bobby and CDubb's nonsense. This is the result of feeling down and low. We gotta let it out.
Let it out.
You gotta let it out.
This man is mean, nephew.
No, you both hell. Don't start it again, bro. We trying to end the show.
Just go.
Trying to end the show, bro.
Stop sneak dissing then.
How?
Talking about this, man. I go. I'm finna watch for the sneak diss. Go.
We try to end the show. But hey, that's it, y'all. We appreciate y'all for listening. Hopefully y'all stayed for all this nonsense, man, because it was a good show. I know y'all probably stuck around, but we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Some of y'all already start calling a voice line. Those lines are open and working well. It's time to go ahead and focus on the Chicago Bulls and see what the hell we about to do this offseason, because, woo,
yeah,
my man's CDubb sent two of them things.
Really?
We gonna listen to you soon, big dog. We gonna listen to you soon. But we appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all always see red. Y'all already know. We gonna catch y'all on the next one for sure. Cause CDubb nonsense. Cognac. Gang.